lower we get, less money we donate.
Well, it's cheaper than a pint of beer than it is down south for me, so that's nothing, is it? And I normally spill at least one in an evening, so
weak beer.
Shut up. Wayne, when's the raffle? When's it being drawn?
When all tickets are gone, obviously. So quicker we get them sold out, quicker we do the draw, quicker paying customers gets the cabinets and coin boxes.
Wayne, I'm trying to share it to the Big Detecting Show, but all of them things, it's private. So can you share it onto the Big Detecting Show Facebook group a bit later on for us?
After this, Dave, I'll tag you and Adrian, and then we'll take it from there.
Obviously, it might take you a while because you obviously got slower speeds there in Wales, 20 miles per hour. But I'm sure you'll get there.
Yeah, there's a bit.
That's what was up with his internet at the start. It was the speed, obviously.
Going.
Yeah, it's interesting. Not that we'll change the subject, but car engines are designed to run more efficiently at 30 and 70 mile an hour. So I don't know what the emissions are like at 20 mile an hour. I really don't. But that's because it's you don't know if to go into first or second, do you, at 20 mile? Well, I suppose it's second, isn't it? Depends what car you got. If you got like a Mini, it's going to be screaming. Well, I'm thinking of a 1974 Mini. But yeah,
he always gets onto cars somehow. Wayne, no idea how
Sorry,
it happens.
I like cars. Sorry.
What other projects have you got going on at the moment, Wayne?
I've got a few. Finish that little cabinet off.
Show us around the workshop. Go on. Oh, look at that.
These little coin boxes.
Sorry, is that carved?
Yeah, it's carved out, and then obviously it's epoxy, clear epoxy over it. Then.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I've got a few signs as well. Everyone needs a personal sign.
Is that wood? Yeah.
Yeah, just wood carved out, epoxy in. And then obviously I do my own rustic stuff, so burn it to death, sand it down, spray it.
That's great.
And then, it's taken me years to get here, but that's my little workshop.
There's a lot of kit you got in there, Wayne.
Yeah, try and squeeze everything in. Obviously, wife keeps telling me when you go to bed, so I can get peace and quiet.
How often are you in there, Wayne?
Finish work 9 till 5, have supper, play with the little one, put the little one to bed, and then I'll be in out to about 11:30, carving, making something, plodding along. I hate watching telly. I think the only time I watch television, to be honest, is one, there's either something good on, or over the weekend with the wife. So
yeah, I think that applies to all of us.
It clears my head as well, because I was in a bad way when I got badly injured in Africa. Some days I can't be asked doing anything, and then obviously, this is my haven. This is where I feel safe, and this is where I can basically be who I am, do what I want, really.
Did you like woodworking before you were in the army?
No, nothing. I've never done woodwork. I got injured 2009, and I think I started. I made a little bird box back in 2013, and then obviously it was nothing massive. And really, it all kicked off last year. Power of YouTube and just trying different things. Just watching people say, "If you can do it, I can do it," and then obviously take it from there. And then once you start, basically, you can't stop then.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just getting that pleasure as well of, handing someone, who was it? Rodney Cook. G.I.J., I made her a personalized coin cabinet, and, I don't care about the money. When I handed that cabinet over to her, she was in tears and everything, and that gave me joy of seeing someone, wow,
It always gives me joy watching someone cry as well. I mean, no, sorry. different contact.
Yeah. No, it's lovely. And have you had trouble getting wood with like after lockdown and stuff like that? Oh no, Dave.
It depends what. So let's say if people want exotic wood, then obviously I'll have to put an order in. They'll have to be shipped over here. But yeah, I can get anything, but it'll cost obviously a bit more then. I try and keep my prices down as low as I can, so everyone can have something personalised. And someone to cherish it, and obviously create memories with that item then, with either the little one, son, daughter, nan, granddad, whatever. Just
Yeah.
if I can make someone happy, I'm happy.
Does a percentage of your stuff, is it non-detecting stuff? So like someone says, oh, Wayne, I need a bird box, or I don't know.
I've made boxes for people. Someone's lost a pet dog. I made, an urn box just before Christmas. Someone unfortunately lost a baby, and then obviously asked me, and I was like, yeah, but I didn't really want to charge that person, so I, kindly just say, please, accept it. But yeah, I get a lot of requests. Watch boxes, personalized pencil cases for kids on Christmas and everything. Anything anyone wants, really. So it doesn't have to be metal detecting related. Just anything with wood.
What a lovely man, Dave. What a lovely man.
Very.
Yeah. Lovely. You find so many nice people in this hobby, and you're one of them, Wayne. So hats off to you, mate. And I'm pleased that the woodworking helps your, whatever happened in the past, when you're in the army in Afghanistan, it's all, and detecting obviously plays a part in that as well. When you taking up the hobby, how did you get into that? I know you've told us before, but anyone who's watching.
So I'm with a local, I'll say local. I live in Carnarvon, North Wales, obviously. But I've got my member of a metal detecting club over at Anglesey. So yeah, we get together possibly every month when we can. So yeah, I started metal detecting roughly about 7-8 years ago. But yeah, what a hobby! Wow. And again, Adrian, the people you meet as well, that makes it special as well. Some characters in the game as well.
Yeah. It's like, for me, it's like walking into Spitting Image, sort of back room. You meet the real characters. I don't know why I said Spitting Image, but it's probably because there's all the good and bad mix of funny things going on. But yeah, you do, and you meet people like yourselves and many others.
I get a lot of people messaging me on a regular basis with my boxes and everything, but there's some horrible people out there as well. I'm not going to mention anyone obviously, but he asked me to make him something. I said, yeah, give him a price, and then obviously he had the cheek then to turn around and said, well, yeah, anyone can buy them off Amazon and put their own logo or something. I was like, just why are these people out there? Just chin up and move on and enjoy life.
Well,
Nick West has said he'd love you to make him a conflict military museum sign. So I'm sure Nick will be in touch with you at some point in the future. And as Rob Steiber, Rob Random, Rob Steiber, twisting all over the place. He says all the best people live in teapots, and they certainly do.
Yes. It's you're right. I mean, the Rodney Cook, I'm involved with Gary behind the scenes in everything, and some of the emails you get about people complaining and moaning, very, very sick. And I rise above things like that. You can do what you want, say to me, if you touch my wife or family, I'll kill you and bury you and probably burn you and cover you in lime. But sticks and stones, when you're a kid and you're grown up, just move on. Those people.
Ross Adrian, it sounds like something that happened with me at Detectable right there.
Yeah. It's just, you just got to move on. I told you, Dave, you've got to move on. You can't let these people bother you. You've just, and be honest, Wayne, you've seen a million times worse things going on than most of us here in the chat tonight, and you know what life's about, and it's got to be treated with respect, and we've got to treat each other with respect, especially in this hobby. But you do get the F-tards who mess things up. So, but you do get people like Rob Random who liven things up and make things so funny, who is a crazy guy and very enjoyable to talk to, which I must admit after Detectable. And then you got like Gary Cook, lovely guy, really nice. You got
I met Gary at a cabinet. I think it's just before a few months before Rodney Cup. So I must be doing something right if Gary purchased the cabinet off me.
Well, yeah.
And then you got obviously, Steve Newman. He saw this massive, gigantic cabinet again. So there it is again, guys.
Make
and
it big,
the
Dave.
first one to comment on it was, all right, Wayne, can you make me that same cabinet again? I was like, Steve, of course, mate, you know what to do. Send me over what you need, measurements and everything. So yeah, I've got my regular customers.
I'm glad you've moved your camera a little bit because your nose had blended into the letter O on Rowland's. Have you noticed all ex-forces people have really good beards as well? Anyone who's used to be in the forces who grows a beard but grow an exceptional beard.
Well, that's why I'm annoyed now, you see, because when I was served, obviously, I joined up in 2000 and I left in, end of 2013. If I shave my beard off now, I'd look about 15 and I'm 40 next year. But my brother's still serving and he's got a massive, hefty beard and everything's changed. But yeah, unfortunately, my service came to an end. He's medically discharged. So I'm gutted. I'd love to be in forces now with the beard.
Yeah. What's that one who was on that SAS program on Channel 4?
Sorry. You know what's up, Adrian.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Who's that bloke who was on the SAS program? He left it. The big black beard.
Yeah. And Middleton.
And Middleton. Yeah, he lives near me, and I was shopping, I think last year, and he was walking in front of me, and I was like, I've just been watching that SAS thing. I don't know why, but he was in front of me, and his beard is like perfect, absolutely perfect. But he was smaller than me, and I could have had him. I said to my son, easy, rabbit punch in the throat, I'd have had him. But no, he's quite a stocky guy, and he was walking down the road. But yeah, it seems to be a big thing. I can't have a beard. I just have the stubble because mine it goes ginger. I don't know why. I'd love to have black hair, black beard. Dave dyes his with his wife's.
No, I don't.
Is yours is purple?
It's naturally purple, that is.
Purple, child. Yeah, but that's because you drank a lot of Ribena as a kid, isn't it? You didn't drink anything else. No, Vimto now, isn't it?
No, I don't like Vimto.
Oh,
it tastes burnt. I like Ribena.
The Vimto's a messy one, isn't it? Because it looks like Ribena, but it tastes like Dr. Pepper. Really weird. But yeah.
Wayne, what regiment were you in? Said Nick West from Metal Detective War Relic.
Welsh Guards, 1st Battalion Welsh Guards.
Proper regiment.
Only half outside Buckingham Palace.
Proper regiment.
Yeah. Do you still keep in touch with your mates from the regiment, Wayne, or?
Yeah, I go down obviously every St David's Day. We've got Remembrance Sunday just around the corner, so it's nice to catch up with still serving members and obviously older comrades as well. But yeah, that's like a brotherhood as well. Which will never go away. Once you serve, then obviously they're your brothers and sisters for life.
Yeah, and sorry, just looking in the chat. Going back to what you make with wood, Dave, is it worth getting Wayne's Facebook page up? Sorry.
Yeah, leave it with me.
I know. I was going to say, because we've spoken about what you do and all we've shown is like that cabinet and a sign. But I know you do a lot more. And if people, like we say in the show, go to Wayne Rowland's on Facebook, There aren't any other ones, are there, who do kitchen cabinets or something bizarre like that?